many of you aren't aware of the fact that 47 million Americans on November 1st of this month just had a meal a week taken from them. That we cut the budget $5 billion for those on food stamps. With all the other things that we could manage our budgets with, it's just amazing to me that's where we go. And so the food banks and people like that are really suffering. So we feed 2 million people a year, but I want to make a quick announcement, and I'd like to invite Bob Aiken up. Give Bob a big hand. Bob is the head of Feeding America, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Bob. Nice to see you. Bob is with Feeding America. Now, we feed 2 million people, and if you'd like to participate, I hope you will. You can look up the Anthony Robbins Foundation, or you can go to the back before you leave here. And we don't want your money. I'd rather have your time. Maybe build 1 or 2 baskets, bring your children, and give them an experience of entering somebody's world. We dress as the delivery person. We don't go for thanks. But what it does when you get in the environment of taking care of somebody and you see what they're through, all your problems disappear. And it gets people hooked on the fact that life's not about me, it's about we. But this man's dedicated his life, and he's part of an organization, Feeding America, that feeds, is it 37 million? Is that right?
We do. We feed 37 million.
Whoops. Just do whatever you're doing before we came along. There we go. How many people now?
Feeding America, a nationwide network of 200 food banks that feeds 37 million people a year, including 14 million children here in America.
That is incredible. That's incredible. Incredible. So I'd love to have you participate, so I'm going to enroll you myself. And the way I'm going to enroll you is for every person in this room, I'm going to donate 100 meals. That means 500,000 meals to New York this week, myself personally, not my foundation. That's my commitment to you. And we're going to do 2 million. Yes, we're going to do 2 million of them this year, but 500,000 here in New York this week. So while you're changing your life here, somebody else, 100 other people that don't have a meal are going to have a meal because of your participation here. And I just want, Bob, you have like...
You see the poster on the wall there? It says, "A force for good." Let me tell you, Tony Robbins, he is a force for good, donating 2 million meals to hungry Americans. You know, what does that mean, 2 million meals? That means that there are 2 million children that are going to have a nutritious meal before breakfast so that they can go to school, they can learn, they can ace that test. It means there's 500,000 families that are going to sit down to family dinner, and their parents won't have to worry about how it is they're going to feed their children that night. It means there's 650,000 seniors that can have 3 square meals in a day, and they don't have to choose between medicine and food. So Tony Robbins, when you make this contribution to us, it is so humbling and gratifying to me because I know it's personal for you. And I know that the commitment you have to changing people's lives and the fact that you're making this contribution to us allows us to change lives. So I want to thank you very much.
Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you very much. God bless you for your work.